Moto Guru. In this video, I'm going to review some Zumo parts that I bought from Etsy, from this shop, Weird 3D Prints shop, which are created by this chap called Dave. So I bought a Zumo XT safety clip, which is a device to help keep your Garmin Zumo XT secure when it's in the mount. And I also bought two pin protectors, one for the motorcycle and one for the car. They're a much more sort of elegant solution to cover the pins than the rubber cap that's provided by Garmin. Historically, Garmin used to provide injection molded covers like this, which sat over the pins quite nicely. And I had one of those on my motorcycle, of course, and I had one in the car too because I thought it looked nice. But they don't produce those anymore, so there are aftermarket solutions available like those created by Weird 3D Prints shop. I'd like to note that I'm not sponsored in this video by Dave. I bought these products. I think they're pretty good value actually. So the safety clip at £5 and the pin protectors £4 each. And this is just what I think of them really.
These parts are really nicely made. They're 3D printers, very rugged, very solid, and from a small distance they look like OEM parts that perhaps Garmin would have manufactured. So essentially what this does, the pin protector, is it replaces the rubber connector. So we'll move that out of the way. Just snaps into place like that. Looks very nice, very neat and very tidy. And for me that's just a much nicer finish than this rubber clip here. Then the safety clip, that just slides in along the top. So we've got to line it up. So the closed end is to the right, it sits in there, just slides across like that. And now it sort of secures the device, if you will. So if we put the device in, can't really see it, but what we'll do is we'll spin it around. The clip goes across the top here, slides in, and now it can't come out. Now this is useful for several reasons. For me, I've had I think 5 generations of Zumo, and the previous models, the 590 LM and the 660, had a different design of cradle which had a side release. And on those cradles you could press down on the top to make sure the device was secure, and you get in the habit of doing that even on the motorway as you're riding along. You think, just check that that's in there. Now that is a bad habit for this device, because if you do that with this device it will pop it out of the mount. So it's a bit of insurance really in case that muscle memory comes back. The second reason this is really useful is because it's going to make you take that extra second to check everything is in place before you secure the clip. Now you don't have to look far on the internet to find instances of these coming out. Sometimes it could be down to, could say, user error, and there's people on particularly off-road forums that say, oh, I didn't secure it properly, or so on. Or maybe on a motorbike there's any number of reasons that could happen. Maybe there'd be an unlucky rock that would hit it, but with this it's secure and it's in place, which is very useful. So here's how it looks on the bike. So we've gone from this to this, and then the securing clip goes in along the top like this, nice and secure. Overall I think it looks really good, and if we step back a little bit it looks like an OEM part. Then installing the device, we click it into place, and then we slide the safety clip in along the top, and now it's nice and secure. Can't really come loose. And this is what it looks like in the car. So we've gone from this to this. It just looks so much neater, so much tidier altogether. So I'm really pleased with that. So that's my review of the Zumo XT pin protector, XT1 and XT2, and the Zumo XT1 and XT2 safety clip. Those are available from Weird 3D Prints shop on Etsy. I'll put a link in the description. He also makes lots of other interesting things for Zumos, like whole case protectors and things. Has had very good feedback and ships internationally. So definitely something I would recommend checking out. The products also represent very good value for money, certainly in comparison to Garmin original equipment.
Thanks for watching, and remember to like, share, and subscribe.